There's one moment. To congratulate you with Teacher Day. It's a international maybe day. It's in post-Soviet Republic. We celebrate it. You are our teacher, and we celebrate you with this.
Oh, so you're congratulating me.
Yes.
I think the word you're looking for is I want to congratulate you.
Do you celebrate Teachers Day in UK?
Do we? Well, today was a normal day. There is no. I'm not sure actually. I'll have to have a look. Teachers Day.
I'd like to congratulate you too.
Thank you very much, guys. I feel very honored. Did you buy me a present?
Email.
Do you buy presents in back home where you're from for your teachers, or you just say Happy Teachers Day?
We bought flowers, sweet, or tea, coffee.
Oh, that's nice.
Yesterday, Renat told that he will be celebrating it.
Oh yes, he's a teacher.
Yeah, so he's celebrating it. That's right.
He said that he couldn't be at lessons today.
I wonder what he's doing though.
Drink alcohol maybe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, it's an international thing, isn't it? I believe it's an international thing where everyone is celebrating it. Yeah.
I was a teacher too. I am a teacher of primary school, but I work only 1 year in a school. It was 15 years ago.
Really? So what happened? You didn't like it, or?
Oh, it was so low salary.
Oh, the salary was low. I see.
It was a problem in our country, and I finished this.
You left it. Yeah, it's tough. In some countries in the world, it's not paid accordingly. It's not fair at all.
But you're still teacher, so congratulations.
I'm still a teacher. I actually changed from another profession to become a teacher. So I did the opposite of Natalia. Yeah, and well, thank you very much, guys. It's it means a lot to me. Yeah, and yeah, it's good that it's a weekend. It's Friday now, so I'm happy. It's the weekend. Gonna spend some time with family, my son, and yeah, gonna have a good time. And how was your day? What did you get up to?
In weekend?
Or today? What did you do today? Anything unique?
Oh, today I haven't worked yet, and I will work till midnight.
Really?
Oh, I bought flowers for our not teacher but pedagogical for my son in a kindergarten.
Oh, I see.
And I found flowers all day.
Oh, that's nice. I know that you love flowers and plants. You have, I think, 100 something.
I grow only succulents. You know?
How do you spell that? So only a certain type of plant.
Latin number so cool.
Oh, right, succulents. I see. Yeah.
Succulents.
Yeah. It's a type of plant, right? Yeah.
Type of cactus.
Yeah. A cactus. Yeah. Okay. I'm not very well informed about plants and different types of plants, so don't ask me any questions about what succulents there are and cactus and all that. Do you have any images or any photos from your plants?
Yes.
Mhm. Maybe I can just check them out online. All right, so you like these types. I'll give you the link so you can also have a look. And Sergey can also check it out. There is a link of all the lovely succulent plants.
Already.
Oh, you've done it already. Excellent. Interesting.
Thank you for the link. Anyway.
No problem. So, okay, why do you only have those plants, the succulent plants?
Because I have only three rooms and only 4 windows.
Oh, I see. And do they need sunlight?
Yes, of course. I have a big balcony, and all summer they stand there. But now it's winter. It's a new. I bought them. Not no. Oh, your succulent. Not so interesting.
I see.
My succulent is a lot of more interesting than in your link.
Yeah, it definitely is. My link's a bit boring. Yeah, that's really interesting. Oh. Wow.
Oh, I found a part of my. Huh? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a big plant guy.
Is it a real tree behind you?
Oh, behind me?
Yes.
No, it's not. It's superficial. Yeah, it's much easier. We do have we used to have real trees like those, but they didn't seem to last for some reason.
It's on the link. It's my balcony.
Oh, nice! It's a nice balcony.
Yes, it's very big, and it's my husband lies on a new.
That's very nice. So he's relaxing.
We made it. Is the sofa by ourselves?
Oh, you made that bench by yourself.
Yes, it's from building поддоны, building
construction
to up heavy details in a building. And
hi.
Okay, I get it. Hi, we have another student that's joined.
Yeah, I couldn't connect to your conversation.
Sorry, we're just discussing plants, and Natalia was telling us about her lovely succulent plants, and then she showed us a photo of her balcony with her lovely plants. Yeah. Okay, so it's the first time I have you in my class. What's your name?
My name is Lena.
Lena?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this how you spell it? Lena?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay,
yeah.
Good. Oh, excellent. And where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine.
Cool. All right, so do you mind telling us something about yourself? Like, what do you do? Are you a student? Do you work? What are your hobbies and so on?
Okay, I'm 17 and I have entered the university this year, and in future I'm going to be an interpreter. So that's everything.
Cool. So what are you studying at university now?
I'm studying. You mean what subject I'm studying?
No, Yeah, what field, what degree are you doing?
Okay, it's Ukrainian language and English, and in future I will learn German.
Wow. So you have a thing for languages. You're good. You're
Yeah.
good. You're good with languages, yeah.
I need some practicing. So
That's cool. All right. Well, nice to meet you, Lena.
you too.
Welcome. Is this your very first lesson?
Yeah.
It is. Excellent. Okay. Well, nice to meet you. My name is Alan, and I'm going to be your teacher for this hour. And okay, I'll briefly say something about myself, and then we'll get Natalia and Sergey to say something about themselves as well. So I'm Australian, and I've lived most of my life in Australia. However, I have also lived outside of Australia. Right now, I'm in the UK, and I've been here for about 2.5 years, maybe a bit more. And I spent some time in Germany, about 5 years. I spent a couple of years in Egypt, and yeah. So I also have a thing for languages. I like learning languages, and I like teaching. So I also like sports. I enjoy playing. I enjoy playing football or soccer, like the Australians and Americans like to call it. And Formula One racing, I really enjoy. This weekend, it's the Grand Prix is on this weekend, so I'm going to be watching it. Technology, I really enjoy technology. Yeah, like I said, learning languages, history, and cultures is something that also intrigues me. So there you go. That's a little bit about myself. And in that short time, we had Serge that joined. Serge, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Or Serg, Ilyin. Hello.
Sergey.
Yes. I'm here.
Oh, you can hear me. Hi. What's your name?
Serge.
Serge. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Serge.
Serge. Exactly.
Okay, good.
Unfortunately, I can't find my camera.
Oh, that's okay. It's fine. You don't have to have it on if you don't have the camera. It's okay. As long as we can hear you and you can hear us.
Yes.
It's all good. Okay, so we're just going through the introductions. Lena has just introduced herself. So have I. So, Natalia, tell us something about yourself so the 2 new students can get to know you.
I'm from Belarus. 1 month ago, I visited Alan's first class.
Yes.
And I feel myself as a
I'm here.
loser.
Yes. Serge.
Yes. But now I practice about months. I have 2 cats, 2 mice, and a lot of plants, succulents, about 200. It's my hobby.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Natalia. And Sergey?
My name is Sergey. I'm from Ukraine. I'm 22 years old. I also have a cat. I don't have any plants. That's it, I think.
Okay, great, thank you. And Serge, I had to mute you, sorry, because I think you might be listening to a second video, perhaps, because it seems like there was some sort of delay. Serge, can you hear me? Your microphone is muted. You have to unmute your microphone at the very top. If you go to the top here, somewhere here, yes, there's a big microphone button there. You need to click on it. Okay, maybe he'll figure it out. All right, so okay, let's get started. Are there any questions? Maybe Lena, have you got a question you want to ask?
No, I haven't.
Okay, good. For this lesson, we're doing famous things. This is one of the actually two of the. I'll do 2 lessons of these per week, and what we do, we read a small article, and we learn some vocabulary, some words about this particular famous thing. Yeah. So there are many famous things in our world. So for this particular lesson, we're talking about Fukushima disaster. The Fukushima disaster, I'm sure all of you have heard about it, right?
Yes.
So here it is. I hope you can all see that. So before we read the brief text below, we're going to go through the vocabulary. Okay, so we have 10 words on the left, so 10 vocabulary words. So we need to match them to the correct meanings on the right. Okay, so on the right side are the meanings, but we need to match them. So what's the first one? What do you think? Natalia, let's start with you.
Trigger. Oh, it's difficult to be without reading.
It is.
I should visit Google
Yeah.
Translate.
Mr. Google is always there to help. That's good.
Yes. Is it verb in English to Google? Yes.
To Google, yeah. Basically, it's to search on Google. Yeah.
It's maybe something technical term.
No. Has anyone heard of this word? Okay, it's a verb.
Not?
Sorry?
It's not B?
You think it's B?
Yes, because this word is also, I didn't know it before.
No, it's not going to be that one. It's not B. Sergey has given us a link of trigger. Good. However, in this case, it's not a noun. It's going to be a verb. So to trigger something.
Maybe a device. It's not a verb. No.
Yeah, it has to be a verb.
To cause something else to happen? No?
Very good, Lena. Yes, you're right. It's J. To cause something else to happen. Okay. Can you see the relationship? So how would you make a sentence with this word, trigger? Anyone?
A disaster can be triggered because of some actions.
Yes, very good. Excellent. And you're going to find out what disaster triggered this big Fukushima disaster.
What disaster?
Yeah. Do
It's
you know?
Nature conditions?
Yeah, like natural, yeah, environmental.
Yeah.
So, for example, in this case, yeah, in the Fukushima disaster, it was an earthquake that triggered a tsunami, okay, which resulted in, several nuclear accidents. So, the earthquake that happened, yeah, that triggered a tsunami. A tsunami is a huge wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the main reason why this disaster happened. And then all the, or several nuclear reactors exploded, and this is how the accident happened. So the earthquake triggered a tsunami. So it started, it caused something to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the tsunami would not have happened if the earthquake didn't happen. Okay. So let's have a look at the second one. Serge, are you there? Your microphone is still muted. We can't hear anything you're saying. Okay, Sergey, you can do the second one.
Nuclear is energy from splitting of atoms.
Yes. Energy from the splitting of atoms. Very good.
Really?
Yeah.
Just guess it.
You guessed it.
Because I couldn't find the correct meaning. I thought.
No, that's what it is. Okay, so how would you? Yeah, nuclear.
Energy gives us electricity.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, what about the next one, Lena? Number 3.
And number 3, nuclear reactor is a device that converts one form of energy into another form. E.
No, maybe B.
No, you're close. You're close.
Oh, yeah, B.
Yeah, it's gonna be B. It's also a device, but this
Another.
device, yeah, controls the release of
Nuclear energy. Yes.
Yeah, very good. That's a nuclear reactor. Okay, let's do the next one. Natalia.
Generator. Maybe generation. The overheating of reactor's core can cause radiation leaks.
No. So, a generator is similar to a nuclear reactor. As in, it's
a device what converts one form of energy into another form.
Good. So it's another device, yeah. But this device converts one form of energy into another form.
Every automobile has a generator.
Every automobile has a generator.
Yes, it's the same generation in automobile and yes.
Are you thinking of the engine, maybe? The big engine that makes the car run. I mean, it makes the car function. Not necessarily, no. In this case, let's say the electric cars, the new electric cars or the hybrid cars, they might have generators.
Only
Yeah.
you. And another electric.
Because they would convert the energy into another form. Okie dokie. Okay, let's do the next one. Sergey?
Kick in. Maybe it's D, to make a situation seem less severe.
No.
I'm not sure what is a kick in.
That's good. We're gonna learn what kick in means. This is actually this is an idiom.
And Google didn't help me.
Yeah. Does anyone know what this means? When something kicks in.
Maybe I understand, but I can't explain.
Okay, what do you understand by this? Can you use it in a sentence, maybe?
Every second, an ancient clock kick in a sound.
Ah, that's different. You're thinking about the clicking.
Every
Clicking or ticking sound. That's what you're thinking about, I think. Ticking, tick tock, right?
yes. No, it's
Hmm.
not.
Yeah, this is a bit different. Okay, something kicks in. The answer is I, to suddenly start working or functioning. So, for example, let's think about a car which has a turbo. Yeah, it has a turbo in it. So the engine has a turbo. You know what a turbo is, yeah? Might get a bit technical for you now. So a car that has a turbo, all right? When you press the accelerator and you want to drive faster with this car, it doesn't accelerate immediately. It takes a little bit of time for the turbo to kick in. Yeah, so it takes a little bit of time for the turbo to kick in, basically to start working. Yeah, so when you hit the accelerator, the car will not accelerate immediately, but maybe a second or 2 seconds later, the turbo will start to function, which means it will kick in. Yeah, so suddenly it'll start to work, and then you will feel a surge of acceleration from the car. Okay, are we clear on kick in?
And
Are we still a bit confused?
what letter is answer?
I. It was I.
No. To suddenly start working or function.
For example, or let me give you another example. You know, in hospitals, every hospital has a generator, and the generator serves a purpose when there is no electricity, for example. Yeah, let's say there is no electricity inside the hospital. There is a blackout. So then the generator kicks in. So when that happens, when the electricity stops in that building, in the hospital, then the generator kicks in and the power is back on. Do you understand? So maybe the electricity in that area, in that neighborhood, stopped working for some reason. Maybe there were thunderstorms outside. So the electricity just went. It disappeared. So now the generator is there and it starts. So it kicks in. And basically it gives the hospital power and electricity and so on. So it's a verb. It's like a phrasal verb that we use this as. Alright, let's do the next one. 6. Whose turn is it? Sergey?
Go down is I can find it.
It's G. G.
Good. Yeah, a meltdown
Oh
is the overheating of a reactor's core.
Can cause radiation leaks.
Yeah, can cause radiation leaks. Yeah, very dangerous when that happens.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Meltdown.
Sentence.
Like, yeah, like for example, a breakdown. Breakdown is another example when something has broken down.
Japan was in danger when the nuclear reactor melted down.
Yes, exactly. Or, you know, for example, breakdown. A breakdown, you can use this word, for example, with celebrities. Let's say celebrities, they have nervous breakdowns at some time in their life because they don't know what to do with their money. Who knows what other problems? But anyone can have a nervous breakdown. So you don't function properly. Here, meltdown is caused by overheating, severe heat. Okay, 7. Lena?
Evacuation. It is. Is H, the removal of people from a dangerous area.
Yes, very good. Yeah, we had this actually in another lesson. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yeah, so evacuation is the removal of people from a dangerous area. So how would you use evacuation in a sentence?
Evacuation. Children were evacuated out of school because of fire.
Good example. But you've used evacuated, which is a verb.
Okay. Evacuation was happened because of fire at school.
Okay, good. Yeah, you've just changed the word around it. That's good.
Yeah.
So there was an evacuation, yeah, because of the fire, or there was a fire alarm that went on. Very good. All right, Natalia, number 8.
Downplay. Downplay. It's to be able to resist something.
No.
To make a situation seem less severe.
Severe. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. To make a situation seem less severe. What's severe mean?
Well, less danger.
Yeah, exactly. Less dangerous. So how would you use downplay in a sentence?
Downplay. Oh.
So it's a verb, okay. To downplay, it's a verb.
When we have some problem, we try to downplay. Downplay. To downplay a bad situation.
Okay. Good, yeah. Does anyone have another example of downplay? Usually governments might downplay certain incidents that happen. Yeah, yeah. So they try to hide the truth. Yeah, so they downplay the situation of some conflict. Okay, good. Let's do the next one. Sergey.
Withstand.
Withstand.
To suddenly start. No. A device that controls the release of nuclear energy.
No.
It means something to resist, yes?
Yes, yes.
I don't know which can.
You said the word resist.
Yeah, but I can find the meaning of this one in this chapter.
Okay, that's fine. Lena, can you see it?
G maybe.
Withstand.
Yeah.
One moment, please. Is a verb?
Yeah, it's a verb.
Verb. To be able to resist something. Yeah?
Good, yes. Here it is. To be able to resist something. How can we use this in a sentence?
One moment. People withstand to the actions of government. I don't know. Maybe it's
Okay, good. But what's the past tense of withstand?
not withstand.
No.
Also, I don't know.
Yeah, it's irregular. It's gonna be irregular. It's like stand. What's the past tense of stand?
Withstood. Yeah.
Very good. Yes, I suspect that you probably know that. Don't get confused about with. Yeah, so withstand. It's gonna be withstood.
Withstood. Okay.
So the people withstood the harsh, maybe let's say the harsh policies by the new government. Let's say the government changed some of the policies, some of the laws, and they were able to withstand, even though it was a harsh change, a difficult change. Or the people who were affected by this Fukushima disaster, let's say not many withstood this disaster. Not many were able to resist. Alright, and the last one, Lena.
Contaminate. Contaminate is to make soil, air, or water impure.
Yes. No? Yeah, that's the one. F. To make soil, air, or water impure.
To pollute.
Yeah, to pollute. Very good. Impure is the opposite of pure.
Pure.
Good. So, how can you form a sentence with this?
The river was contaminated by the actions of people.
Yeah, excellent sentence. Well done, Lena. The river was contaminated by the actions of the people. So the people were throwing all sorts of waste into the river, and it got contaminated. All right, so that's the vocab. Now, let's have a look. Okay, let's not do that. Let's read. Okay, so here is our text. So I want you to start reading. So Natalia, can you please begin reading? Let me just see how big is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, go ahead.
Fukushima nuclear disaster. On March 11 in 2011, 9.0 earthquake occurred off the Tohoku coast of Japan. The quake triggered a tsunami, which resulted in several nuclear accidents. 3 of the 6 nuclear reactors of Japan's Fukushima nuclear plant were operating that day. When the when the reactors shut down, any, any
Emergency.
emergency generations kicked in to control the cooling system. The generations were then flooded by the tsunami. An evacuation of 200,000 people was ordered when the reactors began to overheat.
Excellent. Thank you. Well read. So the generators, yeah, were then flooded by the tsunami. So here we have our vocabulary that we've gone through in their sentences. So hopefully we can understand now better and make sense of them. So let's continue. Sergey, you can do the next paragraph, please.
During the meltdown, smoke filled the sky from fires and explosions. The Japanese government ordered the use of seawater to cool the reactors down. This destroyed the reactors completely. Workers risked their lives to regain control of the plant. Continue.
Yes, go ahead.
Japanese officials downplayed the seriousness of the disaster within a month. However, the meltdown was classified as a level 17 accident. This is the highest rating. It refers to widespread health and environment effects. Some feared the effects could be worse than 1986 Chernobyl's nuclear disaster in Ukraine.
Excellent. Thank you very much. That was well read. This one word here, we say seriousness. It's the noun of serious. You know, to be serious. This is the noun. So they downplayed the seriousness of the disaster. Okay, excellent. All right, and the last two paragraphs, Lena?
Okay. The Fukushima power plant was designed to withstand tsunami waves of 5 meters. A 2010 study recommended a redesign to withstand 10-meter waves. This recommendation was ignored. On the 11th of March, tsunami was 15 meters high. Japan's Prime Minister called the disaster the worst crisis since the end of World War II. Up to 2,000 people lost their lives in the earthquake and tsunami. Several workers at the Fukushima plant were exposed to high levels of radiation. Radioactive materials continue to contaminate the sea, land, and air.
Excellent. Well read. Thank you. So up to 20,000 people lost their lives. It's quite a big number in the earthquake and tsunami.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we do the questions on the right, let's see if you have any questions yourselves about the vocabulary in here. Any other words that you didn't understand? Ignored? What does ignored mean?
Didn't pay attention.
Yeah, good. So this recommendation was ignored.
No, this recommendation hasn't attention of government.
Good. It didn't receive the attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Okay, any other words? Let's see. I think all the others are pretty good. Self-explanatory. Okay, let us look at the questions here on the right now. I want you to tell me if they're true or false, right? Or no? Yeah, so these here, Simple questions. So the first one, Lena, can you read the first question?
Where did the earthquake take place? Try to find it on the map.
We need to look at the map.
The earthquake took place in Japan.
Should we look at? Let's find the Japanese map. Okay, let's see if I can screen share it with you guys. Actually, this might take a bit too long, so it's not very productive. Okay, don't worry about this question. Let's move on to the next one. Lena, read the next question.
Okay, why did the generators at the Fukushima plant break down? The generators at the Fukushima plant broke down because of the earthquake that stopped the action, the working of generators.
Yeah, good. But how exactly? What happened?
Oh,
Why did it stop working?
Why?
Yeah, why did it break down, the generator?
Because of nature. Oh, what do you mean? Sorry.
Yeah, you're close, but something happened. Something got inside there.
The meltdown.
They try to cool it the seawater by the seawater.
Yeah.
And the water go inside.
Yeah. So the whole nuclear plant was flooded.
Yeah.
It was flooded by?
Sea water.
By the tsunami. Yeah, the tsunami, the big waves that came from the sea. They flooded the whole nuclear plant. The nuclear plant is in that whole the whole area. So the generators broke down. Simple as that. Yeah. Okay, that was good. Let's do the next one.
Me?
Sergey, you can do the third one.
I think I just told it. They didn't pay much attention, and they cooled down the reactors with the seawater, and it's completely destroy the reactors.
Very good.
It make even worse. It didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've mentioned it already. The cool down of the water. Okay, the next one, Natalia.
What does level 7 mean in reference to a nuclear accident? Level 7 means that it's a very high accident.
A very high rating.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the highest rating when it comes to the this type of nuclear accidents. Yeah. Excellent. That's good. 5. Lena.
What did 20 and 7 study recommend? The study recommended to build a power plant which would be able to withstand to 10 meters waves, but this it was ignored.
Good. Excellent. Yeah. So they asked to redesign. You know, the whole power plant, and so it can withstand a tsunami, which is 10 meters high. Very good. And the last question, Sergey.
What happened to some of the workers at the nuclear plant? Some of them died because they tried to make it safer. When they melted down the generators, but it was even worse, so they died because of it.
Yeah, good. And some other people, they were exposed to radiation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that as well. Okay, excellent. Well done. All right, so let's move on. Here we have. Okay, let's do the vocabulary review first, and then we'll see if we can do some of the other ones. Okay, so complete the sentence and use the right vocabulary that we've learned from the top. Natalia, first one.
I just open my key. Radiation, radioactive material. Contaminate. Oh, I know. Radioactive material contaminates the soil
Very
and
good.
makes it dangerous to grow fruit and vegetables.
Excellent. So, radioactive material contaminates the soil and makes it dangerous to grow fruit and vegetables. Very good. Second one, Lena.
Even so, it's an area full of crime. The police, the risks of living in this area. Oh, I don't know. Maybe downplayed, but
Yeah,
really.
of course. So you have to understand, try to understand the sentence. What are they trying to say? Even though it's an area full of crime, yeah, even though, so you're gonna have like some sort of contrast or the opposite coming, yeah. The police downplayed the risks of living in this area.
So, as I understand, the police would hide
In
the
a way.
real danger.
Yes, they would. Yeah. So even though it's an area full of crime, so we know that area is full of crime, the police still tries to, make it seem like no, it's okay, people can live here, so they're downplaying it. Yeah, they're making it seem like it's not that dangerous. All right. Sergey, number 3.
Me?
Sergey. I think is he there? Sergey, can you hear me? He might have got a connection problem. He's frozen.
Yeah.
Okay, Natalia, can you do the next one, please?
The levees, I can't see all letters. The levees were built to the levees were built to
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah.
I couldn't unmute my microphone.
That's okay. Yeah, you're frozen for some reason, so yeah, sometimes you have to refresh your browser, and that helps. Okay, so we're doing number 3. Natalia is doing the third sentence.
I don't know.
So the levees were built to 5-meter waves.
I don't know.
Withstand?
Yes. Withstand. They were built to withstand 5-meter waves. Yeah, withstand. Good. Okay, let's do 4. Sergey?
Prior to the hurricane, and was ordered. Blink was ordered. Prior to the hurricane.
This article should give you a clue.
Evacuation?
Yes, excellent. Yeah, and evacuation was ordered. Very good. Okay, what about the next one? Lena, you can do the last one.
Yes, the batteries. Power. The batteries were kicked in. Oh no,
Ah,
kicked in when the electric power went out.
excellent. So we have to use past tense because we have went. Yeah.
Yes.
So the batteries kicked in when the electric power went out. Very good. Yeah. So here, see another great example how to use kicked in or kick in. So the batteries started working or functioning when the electric power went out. Okie dokie. Well done. That was good. So we've run out of time. We've done quite a fair bit. I think we can give ourselves a pat on the shoulder. Well done. Thank you very much for joining. Are there any questions about any of this?
Why we have why today we have two story about radiation?
I don't know. I thought it's just a day of natural disasters. Yeah, we had another lesson before. It was similar to this one.
About Love Channel.
Yeah, like the Love Canal. Then we have this one, the disaster. Well, I thought I'll cover it all in one day, since it's in relation to it. So I think it's a good way to relate the vocabulary, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah, but maybe it's not very happy. It's a bit sad to talk about disasters, but it's important to, you know, understand the vocabulary and practice your reading and so on. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the link for this, so don't leave me just yet. I'm gonna paste the link, and so you can download it and save it on your computer. There is the link.
Thank you.
Okay, you're most welcome. And Serge, I don't know, we weren't able to communicate with you. Your microphone seemed to be off the whole time, so maybe next time we'll be able to have a chat with you. All right, have a good night, guys. Take care, and have a great weekend. If I don't see you again. And,
Thank you for the lesson.
You're most welcome, and all the best. Take
Bye.
care. All right,
Good
thank
night.
you. Bye.
Bye.